Hot football. Oh, that is beautiful. That is one of the best goals of the tournament.
It's hashtag football on 216.
It's not DNA, it's RSA.
What a fantastic goal that is. Champ of champions.
Oh yes, a very good evening to you and yours. Welcome to it. It's Football on 216, a show that is exclusive to SuperSport schools as well as SABC+. Now it is Monday, the 11th of August, and I know it's the end of the day, but allow us to end it off with an absolute bang as we bring you closer to the beautiful game. But as far as development football is concerned, you know that we bring you closer to the stories, the voices, as well as the people who are shaping the beautiful game on and off the field. You're probably wondering where my man is. Well, if you're just meeting for the very first time, my name is Itumeleng Khosikgadiagabanda. It's an absolute treat to do this with you every single week. And what makes it even sweeter is the fact that I don't do it alone. I do it with absolute strangers that I now get to call brothers. And as you can tell, in studio, we've got someone who needs no introduction, an absolute legend and icon, and someone who's plying it forward as far as development and grassroots football is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, Skim Samla studio. Shara's in the building. We were so excited to meet you, and then you walked in and you were so calm. And I was just like, this aura? Have you always been so calm?
Of course. Some things don't change, eh?
Yeah?
No, only time changes, but the humanity, the personality remains the same.
And if I were to say something that you learned back then, that you still carry with you today, and that molds you as an individual, what would that be?
To remain grounded, respect, discipline. I think those are the values that I've taken along with ever since I was a child up until now. Just respecting, regardless where you are, where you come from, who you are as well.
Yeah. And it's always exciting because the gents were in studio absolutely rooted in where they come from, who they are. Lebza, you're probably listening to that, you're just like, Motu ke motho ka batho.
Motu ke motho ka batho. Ke ratela ntho e leng gore Shaba o e buile Grootman yaka humility, o itse keng humbleness, o ikokobetse. So o tsene Grootman yaka mo lela na le calm na go na iketlile. A tlhabile khobe ka mutla.
So mhlambe ngaphambi kokuthi ngiyazi songena kakhulu sibe deep. Nginokubona la thenga la kuma oledi la inkasi and ngibe nenhlanhla yokwenza i-tournament yakho lapha nephiri. Lapha ephiri yazishaba akasiyi celebrate ukuthi bambona abantu begijimele kwe because sebeyamazi masithi hayi Grootman asekhasi leyo uyayibamba ekoneni ucela ukushutha nayo umnandi. Mhlambe lokho kusho ukuthini kuwena ukuhlonipha nje abantu basekhasi lakho?
Kubalekile kakhulu. Ukuphumelela komuntu, awuphumeleli ngoba kumele uphumelele. Sometimes uphumelela ngoba kunabantu aba-create leyo ndlela leyo, abantu abenze sure ukuthi uyaphumelela. So mina my story is simple. I'm from Ekasi. I was raised well by my family, and I was also raised by a community, and for me, now seeing me buying a keep, that thing comes natural, reka magwinya, it just comes natural. I'm not doing it for the gram. Yeah, and I love it. I enjoy it. Like I'm a keep, that's my favorite snack.
Yeah. If you were to look at people who are giving back to the game now, because you're part of those people, at what point have you been part of the program and the things that you're doing, you're like, this is no longer charity, it's transformation?
For years. For years. And for me, I think giving back, my view is that it must come from the heart. You have to do it because you want to. Not because you have to. So there's a big difference, right? And coming from that environment, I know the challenges. I know what I went through to be where I am today. Therefore, it was quite important for me to create a path that will be much smoother for the next generation. So if it took me 30 steps to be where I am, you know, it should take those ones that are coming up, at least 10, you know, and it just saddens me that, you know, whenever we have a tournament, you know, it's well supported, people love it, and there's a big demand, there's lots and lots of teams, you know, across the nation, right? But what worries me is the field. So that's one of the best fields that I had my best childhood memories there. So many goals, so many wins, you know, little bit of losses here and there, but the joy was there, right? I played there, and years later, I'm back again hosting a successful tournament on the same field. However, we have to move with the times. You know, we have to improve the field. So there's a big call for infrastructure and grassroots development, because I feel like that it also hinders, you know, their progress in terms of development, the quality of football. You know, we need to work on that, and that's something that I'm passionate about. Something that it's on the pipeline that you know it has to happen. Yeah.
And for those who don't know what field that is, right? It's the Hotza Sports Ground
Yes.
that are out in Soweto,
Yes.
that are very deep to your heart. There was a 14-0 loss that you experienced on that ground. And tell me, as to how... no, let's go back. Ntate Mathabata. Do you have enough Ntate Mathabatas in football today? And for those who don't know Ntate Mathabata, enlighten them.
We do. So Ntate Mathabata, he played a huge role in my career, especially, you know, at development phase. I learned most of the basics, you know, under him, but most importantly, just life values, discipline, respect, being punctual. You know, when he says we meet at 10, you get there at 10:05, you get a hiding, like proper galbanda.
Oh, God.
You know, and
that was not abuse, by the way.
No. At some point, they even gave him permission. My parents gave him permission. That if he misses training,
Deal with him.
you know. And I'm one of the few players that actually formed the club called Piri Arsenal under him. So he was a taxi driver, right? So he would just come, park his taxi there, and watch us play, watch Highlands. You know, one day he just called us. He took us, we went to train, I think we were about 6. And then later on, you know, we kept on recruiting guys. And then he organized the kit. We played against one of the best teams in Soweto then, called Mapetla, Brazil.
Yeah.
We got a nice beating, 14-1. Right? So that's why I was wearing number 14.
Yeah. If you didn't know, well, now you know.
It was a reminder. But the old man said one thing there.
Yeah.
He said, just give me 2 years. I will come back. And 2 years, he came back. You know, it got to a point when we were celebrating a loss. So we'd lose 2-0. We'd celebrate.
At least it's not 14.
Better than 14. You know? Yeah. And then the tables turned. And then we became one of the best teams, I think, in Soweto. One of the best teams, you know. I think he was so confident to a point that during the game, he would say, I'm giving you 2 minutes to score. If you don't score, he stops the game. We all line up. And then we get a hiding. And then we go play. And then score. So I'll be eternally grateful to Tate Mathabata. And there are also other Bopreza. We call them Bopreza.
Okay.
You know, those people that dedicated their entire life to grassroots football. You know, Bo Tapet, Bo Osh, Bo Tapen. You know, those are our unsung heroes. And we, whenever I get a chance, I always tell them how appreciative I am of you know, the work that they do in grassroots. And some of them, you know, I've honored them, and I still want to continue to honor them, because I think they played a huge role in our football. They were not just bopreza or coaches, but they also played, that father figure role, right? Because when you leave your house, you go and play, you are under the guidance of the coach or presa. Therefore, they become, a parent to you. So it's something that we need to value and appreciate.
Yeah. So untate Mathabathu uyahamba for 2 years. Probably emqondweni wakho usiyayitshela ukuthi ngiyadlala nje idisk. Ufika nini at what age lapho ubona khona ukuthi actually lento le ingangithatha ingise phambili because uyazi mase sentwana usukudlala but awayitsheli lo mqondo loyo.
So at that phase, that's when I built passion and love, and that's our strong values now, the foundation with regards to the tournament. We want kids first to be happy where they are, to be in a safe environment, and to love what they do and build passion. That's the most important thing, right? So when I was playing for Piri Arsenal, it was just pure love, joy, and we play for free. Most of the games that we played, it was just friendlies. But the passion there, the love there was that's where it was built, right? And then we went on to win local leagues, then regional, and then, tournament. At some point, we went as far as reaching the Nike under 14s, final, playing at Orlando Stadium, and we lost in the final. So that's where passion and love was built for me, and the dream as well. That's where it was manufactured, because when you start, a dream is far-fetched, right? But when you meet your role models along the way, it becomes closer to you. Therefore, it becomes relatable. That's why when I advise kids or even youngsters, when you look for role models, first you start at home, and then locally. Then you can have your Messis and your Cristiano Ronaldos. When you start locally, you can easily bump into your hero or your role model. Therefore, it becomes closer to you. So that's the advice that I keep giving to young and aspiring footballers.
But psychologically then, now today, as we are raising the next generation, how do we, yes, we want them to be fantastic footballers, but psychologically, how then do we train them to be mentally fit?
First, you must be a good human being.
Okay.
First, and then football. Another thing that's so important that I advocate for is to integrate football with education, right? And at that level, you do not have so many or big problems, right? Probably the only problem that you have is that you don't have food, you're hungry, you don't have soccer boots, hauna dikoloto, hauna bond. So that's why I'm saying it's important to be in an environment where you are safe, not stuck, and you love what you do as well. And that's where we come in as well, to touch on other aspects, to help you, to mold you into in becoming a good human being, right? And also it's important that you don't load too much information at that age, right? You focus on happiness, development, but those important values as well: respect, discipline, right? And then you introduce a little bit of nutrition. That's why we had sponsors that provided nutrition, to the kids.
Oh yes, we're also a family,
well.
Future Life.
Future Life,
Yes, we had, and it was great success, because remember, most of these kids, they come from poor backgrounds, right? They play on empty stomachs. Some of them, they travel from as far as Cape Town, come here, we house them in a school. There's no food, right? Some, the kickoff is at 10 o'clock. 10 minutes before kickoff is eating amakwenya, right? So we introducing nutrition gradually, and the education as well about nutrition. Why is it important to have a meal before a game? Why is it important to have a meal after a game? Yeah.
So you spoke about the foundation, the passion that you have. You need to love what you're doing. So, SIPHIWE Tshabalala Foundation. Apart from football, is there anything else SIPHIWE Tshabalala Foundation?
Yeah, hey, so the food parcels for community. So what we'd normally do is I would ask a council and say, go bump a list of the poor of the poorest families, maybe 200.
Yeah.
Right, and then they provide that list, and then give them food parcels as well. But not just food parcels. We giving them, dignified food parcels. No, not pufegana. Try at least, something in aling siritinyana.
Yes.
There's blanket drive as well. We assist the families, about homeless, kadi kubo. The back to school initiative as well. The school. Like now, in Kanyezini Primary School, that's my former primary school. They also assisted in housing teams from outside Gauteng. And then we went back just to say thank you. We donated a soccer kit, a netball kit, and other sporting equipment. So that's the work that we do. And through this tournament, so we're also using it as a vehicle to fight social ills, to bring the community together. So it's not just a football initiative, but it's a community initiative. During that 21-day period, there's also, an economic activity as well taking place. Your informal traders, they get an opportunity to sell, they get supported. Teams from outside Soweto, Gauteng, when they come, they're using transport, so they contribute as well to the economy through paying a taxi driver, transport, there's fuel as well. We're giving youngsters an opportunity to do what they love. Not all of them want to play football. Some, they want to be commentators. And we gave a 16-year-old an opportunity, our commentator. And he even met, we surprised him, Kama Pencil. He met Zero. They had their own moment, which was a highlight as well of the tournament. There's kids who have an interest in the behind the scenes of production. When SuperSport schools comes there, they open that door for those kids, to learn, to see how things are done, behind the scenes. So it's not just footballers as well. We've got graduates from the GWDL license course. We took, amateur coaches to get proper, coaching education through the GWDL license. So we've got graduates now. So when they go back to their teams, they will impart that knowledge. They will help teams to now train well, to prepare well. And also we have Mae Francina, who's over 60 years. She's part of our LOC. She's one of the graduates of the GWDL license course. So it's now a holistic, program. We try as best as we can to assist where we possibly can.
I want to take it back to you growing up, right? Because I think a lot of youngsters relate to young people, right? And obviously we have young kids who play within the tournament who possibly may not know that they really are special. At what moment in your life did you feel like there's actually something about me that could be different? And what was that thing?
So when I was maybe 11, 12, I was so good.
Yeah.
14, I went to the under 14. I was so good. And then my friend, went to join Kaiser Chiefs development under 15. So he was my captain at Piri Arsenal, right? But at Piri Arsenal, I was the best player without blowing my own horn. So this guy said, "Alapho ku Chiefs." It's like, "Ay, Baba Zoga."
Yeah.
So I went there, I tried out, it never worked out. Right. Then I went back to Piri Arsenal because that's where my joy was. Fast forward, I went for the second time, so there were trials. I went with my friend, who was also part of Arsenal. The trials were held at Melville. It was raining. We took a taxi and then train to that Highgate train station. And then we walked from there, like past Highbury. Is it Highbury? Westbury, sorry, Westbury.
Westbury, yeah.
All the way down to Melville.
Oh, this is Auckland Parkside?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just drizzling, Fika lapha, like, it was trials.
Yeah.
It was packed. I think maybe about 7,000, I'm sure. We didn't even get a chance just to change. We walked back now to Braamfontein, took a train, went back to Ekas. We played again. That time, I got an opportunity again for Chiefs. So we were training Tuesday and Thursday. First session Tuesday. Guys, they were very territorial.
Yeah.
So when you arrive as a trialist,
Who are you?
azokufilisa.
Yeah.
Pass it all
Akakuphasi uyakubheka so then athi aphasa uchoza.
Yo.
And then Thursday,
So you're still going back?
yeah, so Thursday I went, and then luckily we had a friendly game. So they gave me a chance. So they were not passing me the ball.
So,
So I won I just won position, I think in our half. From there on, I just took them on. Ngakora, boom. Right? Everyone was like, what? Luckily, the late to screamer Tshabalala.
Yeah.
He was the coach of the under 17s. So he happened to watch the game, our game. So he saw that, and then he called me on the side. Hey, what's your name? So like, no, my name is Pure and Tshabalala. I was like, Mcheku, yeah, Tshabalala. That's how I joined Chiefs. I said, okay, you must bring your certificate and
Paperweight.
yeah. But I always had that dream
Yeah.
that I'm going to make it. I'm going to play, and I was very specific. I'm going to play for Kaiser Chiefs. I'm going to play for Bafana Bafana, right? And also former Chiefs player Tshepo Mlatedi, was from Piri as well. You know, I grew up watching him. He also inspired me. He also brought, that dream a bit closer, because I could see him being picked up by Chiefs bus training, being dropped off, right? Sometimes he would take us to training, Chiefs Village. So I'd sit and watch Chiefs train. So that dream was now, closer.
You're
and it
watering
became
it.
even closer when I joined the development.
Yeah.
Right? And then, unfortunately, in the under 19s, I had to stop.
Yeah.
Then I left Chiefs. I went back to Ekasi, Piri Movers, and I played for, school football for Isana Marena. And then,
mhlambe uma nizobuza ukuthi ulokhu uyaya akulungi kokuqala uyaya akulungi and uyayitshela ukuthi umnandi kuney'ntwana ziyadlala lapha kwi-tournament yakho iyazazi intwana ukuthi yabona mina ngiyashisa mara mayiya la akuhlangani yini le wena bekulokhu kwenza futhi ungathini kuleyo ntwana leyo ukuthi lokhu iqhubeka la because manje kulula ukuthi futhi manje sekungcono ekasi-ke futhi manje uma udlala kamnandi usuba yi-celebrate iyaziwa le ntwana imnandi but akulungi next ungayi-advise uthini ukuthi inga-give up iqhubeke nayo
kubalulekile ukuthi unga-give up and kubalulekile ukuthi ube nabantu ababhiliva kuwe more than wena ubhiliva kuwe abantu abazokukhuthaza abantu abazokutshela iqiniso ukuthi ayikho i-shortcut elifini right and kule space right abangani masingabangani siyajuthana right so if mina bayangipika wena bakupiki now you feel ukuthi you're not worthy because umngani wami bampikile how can bapike yena bangapiki mina right that's why I say to ama-chapters awafani right no-two ngafuna into eyi-one but you won't achieve it at the same time so that requires patience patience unga-give up and vula inhliziyo right vula inhliziyo isikhathi sakho sizofika
shayela abantu izandla
no zizofika mina when I advise or when I talk to people so ngibatshela ngama-reality and are straight and I'll be honest with you say ukuthi listen your time will come right and don't give up even when you play even if there's two people watching always give your best you never know who's watching
kulabo bawu-two
yes
ukuthi ubani ubani
just give your best and be happy you must love what you do right that opportunity will come we don't know when but eventually it will come and you must also convince the mind to have a buy-in to that I'm going to achieve this it's going to come and eventually it will come
ene gape Shaba ke go utlwa bua dikgang tse le gore di monate thata ne so itumelong buile something very important gore bana ba banyane they relate more to younger people wa bona so when you've been there ra go itse and even now a legend you're a living legend how does it make you feel to know gore even though feletse gale go tshameka but there's still someone out there o reng ha ke gola go tshwana le SIPHIWE Tshabalala
yang khothatsa o le ndebile ya nthabisa go tswela pele wa ka gore be ke fitlelle mo ke bapallang PSL and ape bile ke kgethe tsela e ne ke tseba gore ha ntse ke tswela pele ntse ke bula tsela mo ke yang ntse ke etsang ba bangata ba shebile so career bolo you're still a teacher you teach you heal people as well through this gift so that makes you a leader how dlala bolo you don't mature ka age you mature ka the responsibilities and circumstances right then you become a leader so by virtue of having a huge following there's something there ebayibonang eloreng they want to achieve it so that's why we are also teachers we are also healers because habathu barbona someone might have a bad day
yes
but how bona wathaba so you heal that person you know someone just want to hear your voice voice yao yamufodisa o yamukhothatsa so batjha jwanong problem re na le yona dilo tsa di-content man
content creation
The influencer.
so yes I understand gore nako tshwanetse re tsamaye le dinako but we shouldn't lose our values and also tsela tsa the old school ways they are thusa as well you understand how long ngwana e ba ngwana ska jump stage you know la go ba successful but santsane le o le ngwana You understand?
Yeah.
So it's important, like neke chilor. Ukopanya skolo le ball. It's very, very important. Because they are two salimukilung.
Yeah.
The decisions so you know, they come from an informed position. Therefore, any mistake we committing from that position, you know, it won't be that costly. You know, but if you commit a mistake from an uninformed position, you pay a heavy price, right? So, Rona, it's our duty to teach them because we've walked that path. We understand, and Rona, we also parents to this to these kids. So therefore, they have to listen to us because jealous. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, what I want to achieve, I'll be happy if this boy ukala career abroad at age 15. Now started my career abroad at age 33. You understand?
Yeah.
It's possible for this boy akala career go Kaizer Chiefs ka 17, or Pirates or Sundowns or even Bafana.
Yeah. You know, to be honest, I don't want you to go because there's so much we can still unpack.
No, I'm here.
And I know you have to go, but I don't want you to go. But okay, just in closing, and it's just the word. For every child,
What do you do?
we don't want to go to a break, but for every child who plays at the Tshabalala tournament, year in, year out, if we were to play Zamoreka Omo, Inyi Omo, if there's a word that you'd want to be passed on to describe what you want them to get from the competition, what word would that be?
Word.
Yeah, or a sentence.
We try again.
We try again.
So how we try again? So we try again is my mantra, right? So without fail, every Monday morning on my status, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, we try again this week.
Yeah.
Right? Every day is an opportunity to try again. Every day. One day your gains will be your gains.
Oh, come
So
on,
we keep trying. Try again.
Try again. I love it. Well, I hate that we're closing this conversation, but he gave us more than just the goal. He gave us an entire human being, a different perspective, and someone who certainly is reminding the next generation that we try again. His name is SIPHIWE Tshabalala. We know him today, we'll know him tomorrow, for generations to come. And the foundation is certainly something that is embedded and is fixing South African football. Go nowhere. The conversations continue after this. Well, welcome back. As you've seen, we are powered and driven by Suzuki. It's Football on 216. The conversations certainly do continue. One thing that we didn't show you that happened off camera, because I've got a big mouth, I'm going to show you. SIPHIWE Tshabalala gifted SuperSport schools with this gong. It says, "Dear SuperSport schools, thank you for being a partner in the 10th anniversary of the SIPHIWE Tshabalala tournament. We appreciate your contribution and support." Studio audience, are you excited? And this one, my friend, is going to sit right over here. Alrighty, the show must go on. As you know, it is Women's Month. It is the month of August. And back in the year 2024, that is last year, there was a team that was formed out in Tshwane. It is called REFILWE Girls Football Club, a team that is there to foster women's football. They also are focused in empowering them as far as education is concerned, specifically maths and science. Today, we dive deeper into who they are. We tell you their story, but not just that, right? We've got their coach and we've got a player who are from the team who are joining us in studio. And to drive this conversation, don't do it alone. I did say that I have strangers who have become family. Koskari, good evening.
Good evening, Coach Hari.
How are you?
I'm all right, I'm well. I'm happy that I saw Shaba.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I'm with Refilwe. Wow.
Well, we're happy to be with REFILWE because we've got all about the lilies in studio. We've got Coach Lindiwe as well as Lina Malda, who is a player, as well as Coach Lindiwe, who also used to play football back in the days. Coach, welcome to it.
Thank you so much.
We're excited to have you. I just want to know from you, just wearing that kit in Women's Month, knowing that you're part of an institution, an organization that is there to head up and speed up women's football, how does it feel knowing that you also didn't have these opportunities back then?
I'm so proud. I'm proud of this institution. We have given ourselves glory that we are a township, University of Township Football for girls. Yes. So yeah,
Profound.
we promoted ourselves.
Yeah.
Love that. University of Townships.
Yes.
Love it.
Look, Coach, welcome to the show. Welcome, Lina. Guys, I'm just fascinated. I'm a man of numbers. You guys come in the IBA Cup, you play 4 games, you win 3 games, you draw 1, and then you go and face up JVW. Unfortunately, they come short on there. But what was the experience about? Like, how was the experience in the IBA Cup?
Yeah, you know, it was the first time for everyone. It was the first time for me as a coach in the IBA Cup. It was the first time for the players. So, you know, when it's your first time, you need to show.
Yeah.
People were there long time ago. They relaxed, and we didn't come relaxed.
Top stuff.
We came prepared, and we delivered. For us, we were proud. We felt like we won the tournament, but we just went out on semis. For sure, JVW gave some calls in the Sasol League and be like, hey, show up, hey,
Lina, how was the experience?
It was really, it was great. It was something different for me, first time for me. It was a bit difficult against JVW, but it was great. I loved it.
But Khoshikgadi, speaking about the semi-final.
Yeah.
Look, you guys won 3 games. You need to think about it. First time, the first time the team is being incepted, you guys came and you baptized people. Wow, so incredible, eh?
Yeah. I want to know from you, Lina, it's always exciting to listen to young players tell their stories. Just as a woman, it is Women's Month and you're constantly hearing #here for her. And you know, possibly throughout the whole year, we're just like, you guys don't care about us until it's August. As a young woman who plays football, do you feel seen? But also, what is the feeling of being a young footballer in this day and age?
Do I feel seen? Yeah, I feel seen by my coaches, by my club. Sorry, what was your question?
Do you feel seen, and also how does it feel just being a young footballer within the
how does it feel? It feels great. It feels amazing. I love being here. It's a very unique experience for me. Yeah.
And the Gauteng Women's Development League, we know that it's a league that's very challenging, Coach. You've come up with the likes of Resa and other teams that are competing in there. But how's the experience? Because I believe you guys are playing it for the first time?
Yeah, we actually playing for the second time this season. Yeah, last year was a learning curve. We learned a lot from the league last year. So this year, we are not learning. We are moving forward. We are showing good. Grade 1 was there. Now we're in grade 2. We know that 1 + 1 is 2.
The University of?
Township Football. Yes. So this year, it's quite exciting. We're getting the results that we want. We more especially getting more girls from disadvantaged township. REFILWE, it's more of girls who are from a disadvantaged township. We give them a platform to showcase their talent, but only to bring the imbalance between education and soccer. Because more girls from township, they focus more in football. I want to see myself wearing this jersey. But here we come, we say, no, we're going to give you everything that you need, but make sure you pass. We want in 2 years and 4 years' time, we see Lina Mandla training in varsity football. We see someone else is a big star at UWC, Cape Peninsula, before we can focus on Banyana. Because we don't want them to skip stages. We want them to come, firstly, you go to varsity, you do your best. You balance education, you balance your soccer life. After that, you go to Banyana, if time allows, because our kids, they plan now, but they don't know which we plan, God decides. I might know now I can score 155 goals in GDL, and then I think, no, I'm going to be the next big thing. But along the way, if you forgot about that book, that maths, that physics test book, you leave it aside, you go to the pitch. When you come to the pitch, you found a coach in me, you found a teacher in me, I'll ask for your report, I'll ask how are you doing in school, we check timely. We want that. We want our kids to prioritize school. Yes, we are a football club, but we want them to do good in school because in ladies' football, we know what's happening. It's not a secret or what. But if they come in a soccer, remember, players, they respect coaches more than their teachers. So I'm a teacher, I know very well. So I know what I'm expected to say to them when I get to the field. I know what I'm expected to say to them when I get in a classroom. So that imbalance, if one person is involved there and it's also involved in the P side, there's no way that you can take and dive.
Yeah.
Because most coaches, they lost it there.
Yeah.
Most players, they lost their lives within following soccer. Coaches always calling you, hey, we're playing a tournament in Nike Stadium, come, I'm going there. Hey, we're playing, and then there is no balance within education.
Yeah.
We know that, yes, when it's about June examination, we cut off our training time. They must focus on their studies.
Yeah.
We also check reports. We tell parents, who and who is not going good, we're going to drop the games. They're going to sit on the bench until the marks go up.
With the students sitting next to you then, because you are sister, mother, teacher, everything, let us know about Lina's progress at school. How's that going? But also, I just also want to know from you, Lina, your aspirations and everything, because we do know that REFILWE does focus on maths and science, coach, so let's start there. With her progress at school, she is in grade 10. Kamaranjan.
Oh, she's doing good. I don't know if we had a report, we can show it live here. She's getting 80s, 70s, 90s.
Ooh.
She's brilliant.
Love it.
The coach must mention 90s, isn't it?
Yes. 90s also there, yes. And 90s also there.
Lina, for you then obviously you getting all these good grades, and obviously that also guarantees your spot in the team. But let's also talk about what your aspirations are. She spoke about the fact that we know the state of women's football within the country. So why is it important? It's important to get an education. What do you want to do with that education?
I want to do architecture. I love drawing. I really like drawing, so I think that would be the career for me.
Okay. An architect's in the making.
Ah, that's good. That's good. I'm a civil engineering drawing lecturer, but yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, I also considered that.
Yeah, we'll talk. So, Lina, I'm more interested in finding out from your psychological perspective, because as coach has mentioned, even as SIPHIWE Tshabalala, the legend, has mentioned that the balance is so important, and also staying grounded is so important. But with regards to your development in the game and holistically, because I believe REFILWE is playing a huge role in your life, not only in football, but also in your general life in terms of schooling. I want to understand what role are your parents playing in all of this?
They play a very important role. My dad is out there. He transports me everywhere. He takes me to my games, takes me to my training. He does everything for me. And yeah, my mom also, she's not currently staying with me right now, but from over there, she does call me. She does try to catch up on whatever I'm doing. She watches my games, everything.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
So from a girl child who's watching the show now, what inspiration can they draw from you? Because obviously you are on TV, and the spotlight is definitely on you. What can you say to encourage and motivate young girls out there?
I would say to take school serious, to try and find a balance between the sport that you love and the education, because those two play a very important role in my life personally.
Yeah. Coach, she talks about that. So basically your job is done because she gets it. She understands the mandate, what she's doing. Let's talk about your relationship and the support that you get from the club's higher structures. I'll specifically talk about chairman. I saw him outside. For those who don't know, it's a chairman. It's not a chairwoman. The support you get, and also what is expected of you and the relationship you guys have.
The support that we get from that man is so amazing.
Yeah.
I personally dream of him being the chairman of SAFA one day.
Oh.
The way he's so amazing, the experience he gives the girls, the way he prioritizes players. I've never seen it. I've been in bigger football stages. I was once coached by Tyrant Diamonds, the one who's a goalkeeper coach of Pirates. I've seen his greatness, but I've never seen someone great as this guy in women's football.
Yeah.
The way he does the admin of the team, he doesn't sleep. One thing for sure, that guy doesn't sleep. All this, it's his sleepless night. And we really appreciate him, because everything he does is for the girls to get everything. If you saw in our GDL game, the soccer boots were the same.
Yeah. You guys have a bus.
No team has that. Not even the bigger one that I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You're
have
spicy.
that.
She wants to shoot us down.
Yes, yeah, you understand. So no, our chairman, not because of I'm employed by him, but he's a great guy. He's doing everything that he can to give those girls an experience. Telling you a secret, our girls, before they went to the GDL game, they slept in a capital hotel where Al-Ahly sleeps. They enjoyed, they had Dr. Kumalo to speak with them before a GDL game. They had Victor Hlungwane to say, Shilo before they go to the game. Just imagine, tell me a girl child who gets that experience from a dusty street of Deep Sloot, from a dusty street of Katlehong, from a dusty street of Tembisa. All over, we have them. We've got someone from Free State. They all come all the way. We make sure with our logistics as a team, we balance everything. They come, they get their platform.
Coach Malindi, we're out of time, ne? But I want you to look into that camera. Say that man's name.
Mr. Ramodike Lebogang. Thank you so much, Chairman. We appreciate you a lot. Thank you.
And he doesn't want to be called a chairman. He said, guys, you don't call me a chairman because I'll grow gray hair. You are a chairman. Thank you,
no, when he's with us, we like siblings. He says, no, guys, relax. I'm your brother. I'm your bigger brother. We even steal his food and eat it, and then he complains, and he always drinks Coke Zero. But whenever we are thirsty, we'll go for that Coke Zero. But when he says order there, we take the expensive drinks.
Well, Coach, we wish you all the best. Love the fact that you're in an institution that sees you, that appreciates you, but also for making the young girls seen. Lina, we wish you all the best with school. Hopefully in the near future, I really got your tutor. Architecture, you're going to be exactly that. You at home, make sure that you go absolutely nowhere. That was Coach's Corner, proudly brought to you by Suzuki. When we come back, gotta close up the show. And you know that I do that. Ngeskim Sams Pelele. Who the boys? We'll see them after this. Oh yes, we're driven and powered by Suzuki. If you ask us, we certainly swift as the time because it's almost up, yeah? It's football on 216. You absolutely love us and we love you. Skim Sams, Pelele Studio. And one thing that we also have is we have outfit changes. If you didn't know, you're going to see them now. As well as Ntana Komaweza.
Bachale ukuthi no coach wase refilwe.
Une coach wase refilwe. Kuthiwa kune team engana phasi. Une phasi wena?
Alikhona. Bangisayinile bafethu. Bangisayinile. Hayi mama. Lalela.
Ayisakufanele mfana.
Hayi lalela.
Ayisakufanele.
Yazi ngisho just number 1. Number 2.
Yezwa defender. Defender.
Hayi ngishama nethi number 2.
Defender striker. Defensive striker.
You got me really confused with your strikers number 2.
Chama number.
Aibo. Anyway, abantu bashama netho, people that we saw out at the Kiro Halala Cup. It's been weeks of exciting action, months that we didn't want to come to an end, and finally, Northern Academy are official champions of the Kiro Halala Cup, the inaugural edition. It all took place at Heron Bridge, and these gents were right there. Let's talk about the final. The last showdown.
The facility in Heron Bridge College.
Yeah.
That's
up the road from my house.
Go for ways.
Keep the address.
When just so on Saturday. The facility in you can feel the atmosphere or so Kiro Halala Cup Northern Academy is 100 block. 100K. 100.
Into engibonile futhi kula ama game lawana indlela bemnandi ngayo. Mina ngikhuluma ngabantwana besikole. Mabema la abantu belokhu bengena.
Yes.
Proper. Proper itu beme la befaka uniform yase Kiro. Ama player lokho engena lapha phakathi chawo izandla kuthiwa. Njengaliphi ibhola mfethu. Mara mangichecka bengibheka isithintile mfethu. Isithintile siyadlala khona into ekhona kwisithintile secondary school. Khona into ekhona yakutshela zobona next year.
Yeah, well, time only tell, right? And as you say, they those teams that did not win the 100,000 rands, but Ora, to those who did not win the 100,000 rands, how then what do you think this platform has given to them?
We try again.
Oh,
If it doesn't happen now, it doesn't mean it will never happen.
Yeah.
I mean, participation on its own, it means a lot. I mean, there's a lot that couldn't get to that participation stage, but the fact that your school was included to go and participate, it means there's an opportunity. It might not be you didn't win, but holistically you've won because you were there. You don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
so,
but even if 2 are watching, you never know.
So, usatsa for granted any chance that you get when you do million. So, sa se buileng Tshabalala, Tshabalala buile gore even if baba bedi fela, give it your all. I mean, go Kuro no go tletse yes ke mo no gona bona te mara even if a go tlala, you'll never know who's watching.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely never know, because even when we're out there with our small cameras, even if it's the big ones, SuperSport Schools is constantly there, and we are always there to bring you the action live and direct. We have Joburg City as well as Simmons Academy, some fixtures that you ought to look out for. Swiss.
Yeah. And you did.
Yasekasa.
X-Rand.
Nanka.
Mara into engizokutshela yona ne angifuni abantu sebethi wena yini uhlale njalo uma ukuthi team izodliwa idliwe ngempela, but Joburg City Sevens Academy upper hand Joburg City ungakhohlwa ukuthi yake Greek Sports Club.
Yeah.
Iground lelo lani le Joburg City.
Yeah.
So inesandla esiphezulu
Yeah.
futhi Joburg City sibonile nakulokhu naku engine.
Yeah.
So inesandla esiphezulu lapha. Ngifuna ukuthi ubani uzodliwa, but Joburg City upper hand silungu leso qedini.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. Is there anyone that you're putting your money on with those two fixtures? Just in general, I know you're going to be commentated, so you will be neutral. Now's your only chance that you can choose a team.
I think the team that wants it more will take it. But Sevens Academy, I think Batota has a surprise package on that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but one thing that we want you to do, we want you to be part of SuperSport, and we want you to upgrade your package, because right here on your World of Champions, we've got everything live and direct just for you. The Premier League does continue when it comes back this weekend. And starting on Friday, it's going to be Liverpool up against Bournemouth at 9 p.m. You want to make sure that you set those reminders. If you do have PVR, you have the privilege of going back. But it's not just that, it's a jam-packed weekend, because we've got Driekus, who's going to be in action. We've also got some football. We also have the Springboks, as we know that the squad was announced today. So much to look out for. And that sold-out edition, it is going to be Orlando Pirates as well as Mamelodi Sundowns going head-to-head in the MTN8. All of that on your World of Champions. On top of that, okay.
Oza ngiboni mina phela sambeni. Oza.
Oh. And just like that, we get to see you again next week. If you're wondering what dance we're doing the Shava dance. Do it with us for Sunday. Bye, guys.
Hot football. Oh, that is beautiful. That is one of the best goals of the tournament.
It's hashtag football on 216.
It's not DNA, it's RSA.
What a fantastic goal that is! Champ of champions.